What's good, people? What's good? What's good? What's good? That's good. That's good. That's good. What's good, man? What's good, people? What's good? Give me a second. I'm responding to a message. What's good, folks? I hope all is well with you, man. Them. Hope all is well. Everybody in the chat. In the chat. I hope all is well. Um, you don't know it's your boy Rasta here talking with you, man. Them. Hmm. Sorry, guys. Talking with you, man. Them. Chilling. And yeah, man, let's do this. Let's friggin' do this. Uh, yeah, let's do this, man. So people, I hear that we made a second bid for Brian and Buemo, right? And quite frankly, people, I said this before, and I'm gonna reiterate it, and I'm gonna say it again, right? Until I see him in our colors, that's when, right, that's when I'm a fully believe it, people. Until I see in Buemo in our colors, that's when I'm going to fully believe it. All right, because for me personally, I'm sick and tired of hearing the same thing over and over and over and over again. We're linked to Embuemo. We're linked to this player. We're linked to that player. We're linked to this player. We're linked to that player. Man, listen, it's like rinse and repeat, rinse and repeat, rinse and repeat, rinse and repeat. And I'm not gonna lie, man. It's kind of sick and tired of hearing the same thing over and over again. Hmm. Sorry, guys. Oh, rinse and repeat, rinse and repeat. But I'm just waiting for AN Sports to pull up. Ah, speaking of AN Sports, bro, you know you're gonna live long, right? I just said I'm literally waiting for AN Sports to pull up, and boom, you just appear. You just appear, bro. You're gonna live
Oh,
long, bro.
by the way, you're lagging a lot. You're lagging a lot. Like your screen is lagging a lot.
Like how it's but like buffering.
Yeah, no, no. Like the screen is not in line with what you're saying and everything.
Ah, shit. Maybe it's because my Wi-Fi. I don't know.
Hold on, let me have a look at my Wi-Fi. Yeah, 1 minute. Let me have a look at my Wi-Fi first.
Yeah,
Let
because
me see if my
lately the Wi-Fi for me been acting up.
how's mine. How's it now? Let me see.
Mm,
Ooh, 1 minute.
mhm.
Oh, it's fine now. I think it was my Wi-Fi then. My bad.
Okay, okay.
I went to
Yeah,
close.
man.
I'm using 4G, 5G now. I closed it now. Closed Wi-Fi now.
Okay, 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 okay.
I use
So yeah,
iPad stream, so yeah. But
yeah.
yeah, everything's okay. How's your day been? I woke up to some. I woke up to the news. I woke up to news today, like news,
Yeah,
bro.
the Embuemo news.
Not the Emblemo news. I had NBA news. I had news, bro. Bare news out there, man. Like
Okay, so talk to us, man. Share it. I'm listening.
no, so I was basically just no. It's basically like I didn't even because you know what happened, right? I actually turned off Fabrizio Romano's notifications. I was like, I'm
Hmm.
done with this guy, man. I'm like, fuck it.
Yeah, me too. Me too.
I'm
Me too. Me too.
I didn't even know United made a bid for Embuemo, and I found out this morning when I woke up,
Mm,
like 60. I saw the news somewhere, and I'm like, this is not Fabrizio Romano's news,
yeah,
and then, he's copied it, and he's copied it again.
bro,
I,
bro, bro, bro.
I woke up with that same news. He copied someone else, and I'm like, bro, are you? Why are you copying this guy? He literally said it, and then you're now saying the exact same thing.
bro, bro. You see what I'm saying, bro? He always does that.
Bro,
Ah,
It's annoying.
Yes.
We have to sign
Hala
Kevin.
Madrid. Hala Madrid. Yes.
By the way, people, if you haven't subbed to my channel already, I'm close to 335 subs. Just get me 2 subs needed, people. And apologies if you can hear background noises because there's construction going on outside my house right now. Like, literally right next to my bathroom, right next to my room, there's construction. So apologies if there's any noise.
No, I don't hear nothing in your background. I don't hear
No,
nothing.
but there will eventually be. There will eventually be. I think they're on pause right now.
Okay.
So,
Yeah, man. Bro,
And when,
bro, I turned off Fabrizio's notifications too, bro, because I'm just like,
uh,
bro, like, why are you keep
that's a
repeating the
punk.
same? You like rinse and repeat, rinse and
That's,
repeat, rinse and repeat, rinse and repeat, bro.
guy's a punk. That's what he is. You know what I mean?
Bro, I can't wait until you have concrete evidence.
Punk.
Concrete evidence. That's when you call me. If you don't have concrete, I don't want to hear nothing, man. Please don't
Nah,
call me.
nah.
I don't
You
want
don't.
to hear nothing, bro. It's just like,
Mhm.
bro, I'm sick and tired of this, man. I'm sick and tired of it. I'm sick and tired of him, bro. Like
Mhm.
seriously, I am so sick and tired of Fabrizio right now, bro. Like for me,
Yeah.
bro, Fabrizio is just ah.
At
What are you
least
saying?
NBA journalists they actually know how to report stuff.
Yeah.
Oh, I seen that as well. I woke up and I saw this as well.
Well, honestly, bro, if he goes there, that
I'm not
means that
surprised.
I'm not surprised.
But
That's
but
a massive money off the wage bill. But he said he wants to finish out his contract. But let's see what happens.
bro, my question is, why are we selling Casemiro before we're selling others like Luke Shaw, Mason Mount? Before we're selling players like Harry Maguire, we're selling players
Bro,
like
but who gonna buy Luke Shaw?
Garnacho.
Who the
Why
hell is
is
gonna?
why is he going before them guys? Sorry, continue. Sorry.
Yeah, well, I get what you're saying there, but who the fuck is gonna buy? Who the fuck is gonna buy Luke Shaw? I
Terminate
wouldn't.
his damn contract, man.
I wouldn't.
Terminate his
I
contract, bro.
wouldn't buy an injury prone player. I
He's got
wouldn't.
1 year left on his contract, apparently. Luke
Yeah,
Shaw.
I know. Trust me, I know, and I can't wait. I can't wait for him to go, bro. But I'm just saying, bro. It's like it's like it's annoying. And about Mason Mount, Mason Mount staying. I want Mason Mount to leave too, bro. He's a next issue, bro. Mason Mount is a
I used
next.
I used to like Mason Mount at Chelsea. When he was at Chelsea, I used to think he was a good player back then when he first came through. I was like, this guy looks good, man. Mason Mount's really good. I want that Mason Mount at Man United. I don't want the current Mason Mount. I want that
Bro,
Mason Mount, the first, second year at Chelsea at United. I
bro,
don't want
bro.
the current Mason Mount. You know what I
And,
mean?
I'm here being linked to in Kunku next. I said, if those men ever do a swap deal with in Kunku, who's injury prone, get out of here, man.
Do you know what? I wouldn't mind that if Luke Shaw went to Leeds.
Yeah, let him go to Leeds. Yeah, why not? Let him
Yeah,
go.
he's a
Let him
scumbag.
go. Let him go, bro. Let
Excuse my
him
language.
go. Yeah,
Excuse my language.
bro,
Anyways,
bro. To me, bro, Mason Mount is just pointless, bro. It's a pointless signing,
yeah,
and
he
and
is.
and, and I see people want to stick up for Mason Mount and this and that, bro. What has he done for us? Absolutely nada, nothing. Zilch, zilch, zero, zero. And
Bro,
I'm supposed to have
60
faith in this guy.
million. We spent 60 million on Mason Mount when he had 1 year left on his contract. 1 year left on his contract, and we spent 60 million. I would
Thanks
have
to Eric
understood
Ten Hag.
it. I would have understood it if we signed him on a free. But you spent
Hmm.
60 million on the guy who's done absolutely nothing for us since being here. Yes, thank you, Hugh. That was the Mason Mount I want. That's the Mason
Hmm.
Mount I want, bro. You can even include 2019, 2020. That was a good year for Mason Mount. His first year, the year he broke through that Chelsea team, or even when he went to Frank Lampard on loan at Derby. That's why he's in the Chelsea team now, because of Frank Lampard. Frank Lampard had him on loan at Derby County while he was their manager. So that's why he's at Chelsea, and that's why now he's talked about. But 60 million is insane, though, man. How? How did United decide 60 million? Yeah, Matic and Juan Mata. Bro, I
Yeah,
love
I
those.
know. I know. Those
Juan,
are good signings. Those were good signings.
unfortunately, Nemanja Matic didn't win anything at United, but Juan Mata was one of my favorite players. Like, post Fergie. Like him and Ander Herrera were one of my favorite players post Fergie. I loved Juan Mata, man. I really, really loved Juan Mata. People think it was a flop. He was not a flop. He was not a flop at all. Juan Mata was a quality player. Quality player. Champions League.
Bro, that's all Mason Mount got to his name, bro.
Which is for the Kai Havertz goal. Yeah. The Kai Havertz that Arsenal fans said they don't like.
Bro, listen, honestly, bro, I'm just tired of. Like I said, I'm just tired of we're linked to this person, we're linked to that person, bro. Until I see them sign the contract or have a wearing our colors, that's when I believe it. You could be linked to us 1,000,001 times, yeah, 1,000,001 times. It doesn't necessarily mean we're gonna get you. You get me? So, bro, right as of right now, bro, I'm just taking it day by day.
Yep.
Day by day, because it's not everything we can believe in. Or I can't believe in. Or and Fabrizio Romano proved me to that. From I seen him tweet about Cunha 7 times in 1 week, bro. Like what else? What else? What else are you talking about, man? Like what else? What else is there for you, bro? Like come on.
Bro, I'm just waiting for the news, man. I'm just
Yeah, I'm
waiting.
sick and tired of it, bro. Their team
I'm waiting for the Ornstein
repeating the
Bomber.
same shit.
I'm just waiting for the Ornstein Bomber now. All I'm waiting for right now is Embuemo's United done. That's it. Because if we bid 60 million and Brentford still reject, I'd move away from
Yeah, move
Embuemo.
away immediately. Yeah.
I would. This
I,
is me the last bid I'd be. You know what? Okay, maybe I would go to the extent of 65 million, and that's about it. I'd go as far as 65, 68 million. That's it, and nothing more. Nothing more. Nothing more than that. If we bid 65 million, 68 million, that's the max I would go. And that's
yeah.
it. If we don't get him, it's done.
It's clutch. Let's just bounce.
Yeah,
Let's just
Move.
bounce. Let's bounce. Move on.
Simple as
Because, bro, I'm sick and tired of this. Oh, this player is linked to us. That player is linked to bro. I am so friggin' sick and tired of it, Alchemist.
You. I kid you not, bro. This guy, Fabrizio Romano, right? So, bro, you know what he said, right?
Mm-hmm.
He literally said that Lamine Yamal said obrigado. Reminder, he's only 17.
Oh Lord.
Are you good? Reminder, this guy's only 17 after saying obrigado. Rasta, you and I could have said obrigado at fucking 14 years old, bro.
Bro, my thing is with Fabrizio Romano, bro.
Oh,
I feel.
That's why I don't like Fabrizio Romano no more, man.
Yeah.
I used to like
Facts.
the guy. I don't like him anymore. I don't trust him anymore. I don't trust his news.
No, to me, he's not a good source of information no more.
He's a content creator.
He contradicts himself.
He's a certified.
Yes, he is. Yes, he is. Yes, he is. Yes, he is. Absolutely, 100% he is.
Yep, he is. And look at the way he talks about Leo Messi as well. Look at the way he talks about other players as well.
Bro, I don't know, man, but I'm to Alchemist. I'm to the point where I'm like, bruv, you're part of the brown envelope gang now for Richard. It's like, bro, I know there's like 7 signings he called wrong. 7 signings he called wrong.
I'd respect it more if Fabrizio Romano came out and said he's a content creator. I'd be like, you know what? Fine, no problem. If you're a content creator, I don't blame you for saying all this stuff.
Here we go. Blah 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 blah. Bro, come on.
If you're saying it as a journalist, then I don't know, man. The only time I trusted Fabrizio Romano was that 2021 season. I was like, I trusted him back then, like when he wasn't, like, let's say I trusted him when up until now. I'd say up until this season was when I trusted him. I'd say I trusted him last season for a bit as well. But this is the year where I'm like, you know what? I don't know anymore. Because I trusted him for the Ronaldo news when he went to Man City. The Ronaldo news to United. Do you remember those days when we were getting Ronaldo?
Yeah.
I remember that Friday, bro. I was reading Ronaldo to Man City, bro. I was like, please don't happen, right? I'll give my thoughts in a bit, Sanket. Yeah,
Hmm.
I
It's
remember
it's
that.
a it's a disgrace. But
I
continue.
remember that Friday. I remember that Friday, right? I
Hmm.
remember that night. I remember that night on August the 28th or something. I was sat on the dining table with my parents. I was just eating my dinner, right? I couldn't even eat my food because you know why? I was so stressed. I was just reading the news, refresh. I kept getting kept getting updates on Ronaldo, Man City pulled out, and I'm like, may I contact Ronaldo? I'm like, oh my god, please, United contacted Ronaldo, and then later on, Ronaldo was like, United preparing contract offer for Cristiano. I'm like, no way, this is actually happening. And then I watched Fabrizio Romano's live. Cristiano Ronaldo to Manchester United is a done deal, and here we go. I started celebrating. I started running. I started celebrating, bro.
Yeah,
Those were the good days of Fabrizio Romano. Those were the good days of Fabrizio Romano. I can't lie. Those were the good days of Fabrizio Romano. Well, the days when he was on his Twitch, the days when he did his Twitch live, when he was doing this, let's break the news. Like I remember those days. Those were good
and
days.
this is the thing too, right?
Listen, Fabrizio Romano is still a decent, is still a credible source, but he can't just keep copying news and news. I say he's like a tier 2 source.
Bro, like a copyright.
I
Bro, listen. For
number
me,
one.
bro,
I want to see it
it's
number one.
like, yeah. For me,
Athletic.
for
Whatever.
me, bro. But speaking on the Garnacho issue, right? To me,
Mm,
bro, Garnacho, that's very childish. He knew what the hell he was doing. He knew he was gonna get a reaction from the fans. That's
mm.
why he did it. You feel me? And it goes to show you that Garnacho don't want to be here, bro. Because if he wanted to be here, he wouldn't be doing this crap. You get me? He would not be
Mm.
doing this crap, bro. So if he wants to leave, let him leave.
People say it's not a big deal. Well, listen, you're employed by Manchester United and you're wearing another Premier League club, a club that you're competing with in the Premier League. Why are you? If you want to go to Aston Villa, then fuck off to Aston Villa. It's as simple as that.
Mm.
Unless you played for them before, I don't mind it. But you're not. But you haven't played for any club in the Prem. If, for example, right, if you wore an Atletico Madrid shirt, I would be like, do you know what? I have no issue with that at all.
Yeah,
Because
because
listen,
you played for them. You played for them.
exactly. Or if you had played for a club like Brentford in the Premier League, I wouldn't mind you wearing a Brentford shirt because you played for them before. You
Yeah,
know what I'm trying to say? But you
yeah.
have never played for Aston Villa before. Why are you wearing an Aston Villa shirt? Nobody cares. Why are you repping Rashford? Rashford is no longer a Villa player now. He's back at United now.
But I
And
think they just do
Rashford
it to
will no
get
longer
a reaction.
and
I
Rashford
think
will
he,
no longer be a United player as well because Cunha has taken his number 10.
bro, he's just rattling the fan base. What
I hate him
happened to the?
for history. I don't know, man. I
I don't
liked him.
know. I don't know.
But he came on against Galatasaray last year, the 3-3 game, and he made many mistakes. He didn't pass the ball when needed to,
Mm,
and we screwed up in front of goal. So I blame Palistri for that as well.
mm.
So yeah, I like Palistri, but didn't work out. I liked him though. He's a good player. I rate him, but he wasn't the player that he became.
But
Yeah.
I'm out wearing a Brighton kit, Jogo wearing a Roma kit, and Ugarte some South American
Okay.
club
I
kit.
think
These
I'm
guys
not.
need to understand you are playing for Manchester United. Where you go,
Okay.
always.
Let me say this.
Mm,
Drogu wearing a Roma kit, I'm not so sure. I think it's fine because it's a club that's not anywhere near United unless he supports them, unless he's had connections to Roma before. I don't blame him for that. Roma is okay. Ugarte is from South America, fine because he's from South America anyway. I have no issue with that. United are not competing with those clubs. You know what
mm,
I'm trying to say. But I'm not wearing a Brighton shirt. I will say I think he swapped shirts with somebody before. I think he swapped shirts with somebody, so that's fine. I think he must have
mm,
swapped because you know what it is. Rashford didn't even play for United. Rashford didn't even play against United. Don't forget when Rashford went on loan to Villa, he didn't even play against United. So why is he all of a sudden? So why is Garnacho all of a sudden wearing a Villa shirt?
yeah.
No, Greenwood would have gone on to the great things for sure, but the way he did was unforgivable. I'm sorry. What he
Mm,
did was unforgivable. I'm not taking him back. I don't care if his wife took him back. I ain't forgiving him. You know what I mean, bro?
yeah.
Greenwood. I don't forgive what he did. You think I want to? No. You know what I mean? I'm not gonna forgive him. I'm not gonna forgive him.
Mm. I'm not even commenting on that subject, bro, because that's another sensitive subject as it is too. You know what I
No, no,
mean?
go on. It's fine, bro. It's okay.
No,
I
no,
don't.
no, no. Me, bro. Me. I know for a fact that's a sensitive subject. But
You want him back?
no, no, bro. I'm not commenting on that at all. What he said. I disagree with you. Are both what? I would, but you are
Your contract
contract
bound
bound
against your
and you need to
professionalism.
show some
Yes,
professionalism.
but
Yes, yes.
yeah, but Garnacho. Okay, the reason why the outrage is with Garnacho is because I'll give my thoughts on Hannibal in a bit. Yeah,
Hmm.
and for me personally, I don't agree with what you call the contract the thing, right, the contract bound. I understand professionalism, but at the same time,
Hmm.
your the Garnacho outrage was happened because of what he said to the manager. I think if he was just wearing a Villa shirt in support of his brother, his friend, whilst not even whilst having professionalism, whilst having all the good attitude, I don't think the outrage would have happened. But it's because the outrage happened is because of what he said in recent times, what he's done in recent times. That's why everyone's outraged by it, because he's acting really, really weird. He's
Hmm.
posting a picture of it himself. He's posting a picture of himself. You know what I'm trying to say?
Yeah, yeah. Because, bro, at one minute I seen him in Japan, and next minute, I seen him in Spain. I'm like, wait a minute, wait. What? 2 days ago, wasn't you in Japan 2 days ago? Like, what the
Mm,
hell? You know what I mean, bro? But listen, I feel like the lack of professionalism at this club. That's why I said the standards has fallen. The
mm.
standards has
I used to
dropped.
rate. I used to rate Hannibal here. I used to rate him. I used to think he was good.
I think he
I,
was okay
I,
player.
I even supported him at the World Cup. I even supported him for a bit, like with Tunisia. Like I'm offering my support, like in like just back in the United players like that. But he wasn't good enough. And the way he celebrated his goal against Bryson as well, when we were down 3-0. I'm sorry, you're an embarrassment.
Bro, my thing is with Hannibal. To me, he wasn't good enough. He was an okay
Yeah,
player. He wasn't good enough to me. But
mm. We should have
but if
kept Angel Gomez. I think Angel Gomez was good. We should have kept him.
but whose fault? Who decides to sell these players? Hmm?
And we should have kept Ander Herrera as well, bro.
Some of these players that are gone. Some of these players that are gone. Okay,
Mm.
mistakes from the past. Mistake from the past that comes
And
to
people complain why we talk about the past too much. Move on from the past. I'll tell you why we talk about the past. It's because we made mistakes in the past that have led us to what we are right now. Hence why I am bringing up the past. You know what I'm trying to
Mhm.
say, bro? I don't bring up the past if mistakes never happened in the past like that. If mistakes are happening today, I'm talking about today. But the mistakes happened in the past, so I'm talking about the past, bringing it up about now. And that's what's led to what we are now. You know what I'm trying to say, bro?
All
It's
started with a horse.
sort of an
It all
embarrassment.
started. It all started with a horse, bro.
Oh yeah, 100%. And if you were
Oh
listening,
Lord.
if you listened to my show with Josh last night, right?
Hmm.
Shout out to Josh, yeah. If you
Shout
listen
out
to
to
my
Josh J.
not Joshy J, someone else.
Oh, the other Josh. Oh yeah,
Yeah,
I know who you're talking about. Yeah.
I was doing a show with him, yeah, last night. He said something about Sir Alex Ferguson having a fallout with the previous owners about the horse bet or whatever it was, and I'm like, oh my god, bro, Fergie.
Yep. Yep. Yep.
Yep, it's true. It's
Spot
true.
on with this. Spot on with that.
It's true,
This
bro.
this is true. That's true.
Yeah,
100%.
although he's not. But and you know I blame the fan base because the fan base made him believe his own hype. The fan base made him believe his own hype. The fan base made him believe that he was Ronaldo. The way they hyped him up to the extent he said we have our own Ronaldo here. I saw some tweet. I was disgusted, bro. And to give
Mm.
him the chance, and also, yeah. One before you move on to short here, right?
Hmm.
Wait, do you remember you remember we used to sing players like Viva Ronaldo, Viva Ronaldo.
Yeah. Now they're saying Viva Garnacho and all that
They
nonsense.
made him believe that he was Ronaldo. They made him believe his own hype. But he's shit. He's shit,
Bro, may
bro.
I ask you a question? What part? I want to know something. What part on Alejandro Garnacho shows that he's CR7? Because I don't see he can't even lace CR7's
Him
boots,
playing on
bro.
the left wing, he's being right footed doing step overs. That's what he makes. That's what makes him Ronaldo. And Ronaldo also Ronaldo when Ronaldo was there, Ronaldo said you can do his celebrations, bro. Ronaldo has no say in what celebration you do. You can do the Sue if you want to. No problem. He doesn't care.
Mm, mm. It's a shame, bro. Waste he's talented, bro, but the attitude for me, his attitude stinks. Mm,
Shola Shoreteri wasn't good enough either. When he, even when he first came in, he was very very rash. I could tell by his first game he wasn't good enough. Shola
mm,
Shoreteri, yeah,
mm.
not good enough.
What's that? My guy is becoming really selfish after he scored. Yeah, bro. I feel like that bicycle kick because they was comparing it to Rooney. I'm like, bro, don't ever put Ronaldo, Rooney, and Garnacho in the same sentence, please.
I don't think Rooney's bicycle kick is going to be beaten at United, bro. Because you know why? I have three. I have a few factors as to why. Rooney's bicycle kick was one of the most important goals that season because we went on to win the league, right?
Mhm.
The
Mhm.
timing that it happened, the winner against who was it against as well? We're talking about being Everton 3-0. That what we're 3-0, yeah. I get whilst finishing sixth place that year.
Mhm.
Sorry, eighth place. We finished eighth that year.
Mhm.
So I'm not trying to hear this Garnacho Rooney comparison. The Rooney goal, the timing, the team against, and also the factor as well. What went on to happen after that bicycle kick? We went on to win the
Mhm.
league, right? We
Mhm.
went on to win the
Mhm.
league. One of the most important goals in the club's history. Don't ever compare it to Wayne Rooney's
A-
bicycle kick.
And at Manchester Derby, people still talk about it to this day.
And Garnacho was lucky to win that. Was lucky to win that Puskas. Because I'll tell you why. Eber didn't win the Puskas when he scored that long range bicycle kick versus England,
Mhm.
right? Rooney didn't win bicycle kick.
Mhm.
Ronaldo didn't win bicycle kick in 2018. You remember that bicycle kick he scored against Juve? Didn't even win it.
Mhm.
Salah won
Mhm.
some stupid goal he scored. That a
Mhm.
lot of players can score. I'll be honest with you. Come
Mhm.
on, man. Gabriel
Mhm.
Barry, I love him in FM, man. FM, he's class. In FM, in Football Manager, bro, he's a baller.
What
In
team he currently plays for now?
United, he's a United player. He's Welsh.
Welsh in the academy.
Mm. But
Mm.
he's but in Football Manager, he's very very good. In FM, he's quality.
Mm.
Oh, even that could have won Puskas. Even that could
Yeah.
have won Puskas. Either
Yeah,
one of
bro.
Bale's bicycle could have won it. It was Puskas. It was a bicycle in the Champions League final. In my opinion, right, that Bale goal was up there with Zidane's goal against what do you call Leverkusen. Up there. It's up there with Zidane's goal against Leverkusen because that's how important it was.
Bro, let me tell you this, bro. Right? For me personally, bro. For me personally, bro, I feel like the way how these new footballers are, they don't have that
Mm-hmm.
hard work and dedication. They feel like since they come to Man United, you made it. And hell no, you get if you win something major, winning a Champions League or winning the league, that means that you made it, bro. You feel me? And it's
Mm.
like this youngster just don't get it. I think if Cristiano didn't leave Madrid, he would have easily won the Puskas and Ballon d'Or.
Exactly,
Yeah,
because
yeah, but he had a falling out with Perez.
Perez. And in my opinion, if he stayed at Real Madrid, right, he's still my goat. Yeah, don't worry, he's still my goat. Yeah,
Mm,
but this is what I think would have happened. I reckon he could have won 2 or 3 more Ballon d'Ors at Real Madrid.
mhm,
I
mhm.
reckon he could have won 2 or 3 more Ballon d'Ors at Real Madrid. I reckon he could have won the what do you call it? Not the World Cup. What was it? I reckon he could have maybe won 2 or 3 more Champions Leagues as well.
Mm.
So I think Ronaldo
Big
should have
up,
stayed
big
at
up,
Marlborough,
bruv. Big up, bruv, Marbles. Big up.
or he could have stayed at United and played with Fergie for a few more years. Yep, you're right, Hugh. Everything is
Yeah,
gone.
bro. Hugh, that's a fact, bro. And this is why when people talk about GA, bro, I swear to God, bro, I don't pay attention to GA, bro, because, bro, it's just like, yo, a person could have all this GA, but they still could be shit too.
Look at Darwin Nunez in 2022.
Hmm. You have
Look
all
at
this GA,
how
but
many
you still could
goals
be
for
shit.
Benfica. Look at how many goals he scored for Benfica that year, and Liverpool wanted and United wanted to sign him.
Mm.
I'm glad we dodged the bullet with Darwin Nunez, man. He was terrible. He was fucking terrible. He's so good in FIFA and EAFC, but for some reason I don't know what.
Yeah,
It's
yes, I'm a night owl in a way, bro, because I just came home from work, so I say, I have a lot of UK audience and
Mm.
people like in Europe. So I'm and like people like in Asia. So
Asia.
I stream,
Hey,
to get in touch with
hey,
them as
bro,
well.
welcome to Asia.
Welcome to yes, thank you. But I do other streams like in the afternoons
Mm.
in US time. Like yesterday,
Yeah,
yesterday I did a stream US
only
time.
one.
I just try to stream to catch everybody in my in that people from UK, America, Italy, Asia. I try to do streams so I could catch everybody. You know what I mean? Yeah. Bye. Bye. Always good to come on your stream. Thank you, bro. I appreciate that. You know what I mean? People using miles covered on the pitch to justify a player's ability. Bro, listen, bro,
Even
and
here,
this is what I say. This new. Go ahead,
field tilt.
bro.
It's
Listen,
true.
bro. This is what I say. Nowadays, bro, it's so sad that we live in this generation of footballers that people rely on all these stats, all this GA, all this
Calculate,
other all this PR nonsense to prove
calculators,
that
rulers. Uh,
to prove a player is good. When you actually stop, look, and watch the player and see that the player is actually okay, he's not great, he's just overhyped. And when you speak the truth that a player is overhyped, you look like you're sure, you look like you're the person in the wrong. So you know what I mean.
hmm
Currently watching from Fiji. All right, bro. You know what I mean, bro. So it's like Alkavin. It's just like for me, bro.
hmm
I can't with the crap, bro. I cannot with the crap. I cannot. Oh shit, our brother King. King, what up, bruv? Big up people using stat cause they can't actually talk on what makes a player great. Facts, bro. King,
Mm.
100%, bro. King, 100%, bro. 100%, King. You know what I mean? King, if you're not too busy, bro, I could send you the link for a little because I'm not staying for too long. I'm literally gonna stay live for like an hour. So if you wanna come up for the next 15 to
I'm
20,
going live. I'm going live with King tonight on my channel.
okay, okay. But like I said, if he wants to come up for 15 or 20 minutes, that's fine too. But yeah, King made a valid point right here, bro. It's a valid point, bro. It's valid, bro. Like I'm sick and tired of these little stat merchants and all of this, bro. Like, ugh. Rasta for 5 years straight, United fans tell me it's the players, but the graveyard of the players ruin is crazy by United. Isn't the problem or management, bro? It's a
It's
mixture of both. It's a
everything.
it's everything. It's a mixture of both.
But the scouts are not the biggest issue though, because the scouts are actually the people who told me that Jude Bellingham. They also wanted Declan Rice. They wanted Erling Haaland. They wanted Caicedo. They wanted Julian Alvarez. They want all these guys. Remember, the scouts were literally saying we need to bring in these guys.
Hmm.
It's
All they
only the
gonna show,
scouts who had all.
all they
Sorry.
gonna show us for wanted Erling Haaland because he said it on Stick to Football podcast. He said it and the club didn't move quick enough. You feel me? In this
Yeah.
transfer window, you gotta move quick, bro. I said I wanted us to go sign Ryan Cherokee, go pay his release clause, and bring him to us. No, look what happened, bro. Man went to City now. Come on, bro. But Alkevin, but when we speak these things, bro, when we talk these things, people say, "Oh, we're negative. We don't know what we're talking about. We're chatting shit." Am I lying, bro? Am I lying? People
No.
say we're negative. We're chatting shit. We don't know what we're talking about. And I said we got to be quick and fast. We got
Mm.
to rebuild the standards of our friggin' club. But no, nobody wants to friggin' listen, bro. Nobody want to listen. Now we're suffering for it. But it is what it is, bro. It is what it is.
Good
You
move.
see when they
Good.
finally wake up.
Wait, is it here we go already to for Pogba to Monaco? Is it already here we go?
I've seen something like that, bro. But like I said, until it's officially announced by the club, I'm not believing the shit, bro. I'm not because
Let me
I hear he's
let me
on a 2 year deal, a 1 year deal, 1 year deal, and then a deal for extension. Um, you would be better off focusing on a one area, a transfer window, fix defense with five defenders. Bro, I feel like my base. I agree on that. Agree on that, bro. But I think we need
And you
help
really
everywhere.
pissed me off.
We
And
need
you
we
really
need help everywhere. Huh?
and you really pissed me off, Mob Boast. Yeah, I just found out that Theo Hernandez is gonna go to Al Hilal now because we were too slow. 30 million euros he was available for. Could have gotten for 30 million euros. Theo Hernandez
See
right
that?
there,
You
top
see
wing
that,
back
bro?
right there. United want
You
to go
see
for
that?
wing back.
You see that, bro? I said we need five windows because we're 5 years behind. We need this window that we're currently in, the winter window, the following summer window, the following winter window,
Rasta, don't even
and the
bother.
following summer window.
No, we ain't
But
doing
bro,
shit. We
do
ain't
I
doing shit
believe
in the winter window, bro.
we're gonna do anything? No, we're not.
No, we're not doing anything in the winter window. In January, we only signed Dorgo because he was available for cheap. Because he would have been available for more expensive if we had signed him now. So I don't know, man. I'm looking at this like United don't do shit in January. That's the problem. The last I'd say big signing. Well, not big signing, but the last big money we spent in January was Bruno Fernandes, 60 million, 2020.
Bro.
Remember that?
Yeah, I remember that, bro. But bro, honestly, let me tell you something, bro. Right?
60 million.
I just feel like the club is just
I wish we had signed him this.
spinning with us, spinning and toying with us, bro. That's all they do, spinning and toying with us, bro. That's all they're doing.
ESPN. I don't
Said
listen
it's
to ESPN.
verbally done, but it's not. ESPN,
I listen
ESPN
to
is another one too.
no, I listen,
They full of shit too.
no, I listen to ESPN in terms of like American sports, like for example basketball. Like ESPN, I'm on the ESPN, bro. ESPN, would you call in terms of basketball news trades? I'm there because that's what that's the
Michael,
set.
bless up.
Let's up to Michael because that's what I just found out that this
Juventus are
morning. But
looking at
I found
using
out a
both.
trade this morning. Oh, so yeah. Hey, listen, I'm taking Vlahovic, bro. I'm taking Vlahovic.
Hey,
I'm taking
I'll tell you, yo, as long as we get rid of the freedom fighter, I'm for it.
I'm taking
I'm
Dusan
for it.
Vlahovic, bro.
I'm for
I'd go
it. Get rid of
to
it. Get rid of this freedom
I
fighter.
would do, bro. I'd go
I'm sick and tired of this freedom fighter. All
up to
right, King. I'll
Juve.
send the link now.
I'd go up to Juve, bro, and tell him I want Dusan Vlahovic. I'd go up to Juve. I'll tell him here's Jadon Sancho or here's Rasmus Højlund. Swap.
Osmus Hoyland, bro. Not Erasmus. Osmus Hoyland.
All
That's
right,
what he is, because he's shit.
all right. Rasmus Højlund. Yeah.
Yeah.
No
Hold on.
worries.
I'll send the link now, King. Hold on.
Yeah. While you do that, I'm gonna be right back
Yeah, do your thing.
because they were cleaning the kitchen, so I need to go and
Take a look.
make myself a cup of tea, which I haven't done.
Man said he gonna make himself a cup of tea.
I haven't done so today. I need to, so I need to freshen myself a bit. I woke up quite late today actually, so yeah, because I was up last night doing the show with Josh on my channel. If you haven't seen it already, make sure you guys.
Yeah, I've seen it.
You know, you're in my chat. It was good football talk last night in my opinion. It was really good football talk last night to sort of get things off my chest and sort of say things about the
True.
late.
I send the link, King. I send the link. Would you guys take Mourinho? Bro, I never wanted us to get rid of Mourinho. Never. Never wanted us to get rid of Mourinho.
It is a believable source in terms of Italy. Italian football, yes, it is. In my opinion, it is a believable source. It is. It is a believable source. In Italian football, for sure, 100%, it is a believable source. For
sure. King, I send it to your WhatsApp, King. I send the link to your WhatsApp. Bro, honestly, bro, like Mourinho, getting rid of Jose Mourinho was a mistake. Getting rid of Jose was a mistake, bro. 100% mistake, bro. Because you know what I like about Jose. Jose is a bad man, bro. He don't Jose go to. You think you're playing good? You think you're playing great? No, you're playing absolute shit. You tell you to your face, bro. Get out of here, man. Get out of here, bro. But Jose said if you move into a new house, you're gonna bring old furniture or buy new furniture. You get rid of the crap. But no, they didn't want to back Jose. So they decided to get rid of him. That was a mistake, bro. Till this day, I'm still mad about the Jose situation. Why is Sky Sports saying Nkunku Garnacho? Bro, I don't believe
I
nothing Sky
know what
Sports
it is,
says.
bro.
Sky Sports is full of shit.
I don't mind Nkunku as a player, but as a United, in terms of United, I don't want him. He's a good player, but he's very
Injury
injury.
prone too. Very injury
Yeah,
prone.
I like him though. He's not a bad player, but I don't think he'll fit us because of injuries. We don't need injury. We don't need more and more injury prone players. And that's the sad truth about today's football. There's so many injury prone players, man. That's the biggest issue. There's too many injury prone players, and you have to find suitable replacements. Once a player is injury prone, you're done. You won't be able to.
Exactly.
You won't be able to sort of replace them properly. I mean,
Mm,
yeah,
that's it.
I agree. Martial. Do you know what it is with Mourinho? Yeah, he wanted some. He wanted. I'll tell you who he wanted, Michael. He wanted Van Dijk. He wanted. I swear he wanted Sadio Mane. So before he went to Liverpool, Van Gaal
Facts.
wanted Mane, right?
Facts.
He wanted. He wanted Van Dijk. He wanted Griezmann. He wanted what you call. He wanted Mats Hummels, I think. Bro, Mourinho wanted these top dons at United. We didn't back him. We had the money there to spend it. There was no PSR, FFP for us. We could spend that money, no problem. We spent it on Lindelof, Dalot. We spent it on Lindelof, fucking Lukaku. We spent it on... Lukaku wasn't a bad signing at the time. At the time of me talking, I wasn't a bad signing, right? But in terms of the players we could have got, in terms of the list of the players I saw, I'm like, this board really let Jose Mourinho down big time. Big time. They let him down so badly.
Exactly.
Because I reckon if we had got the players he wanted, we'd be competing for the we'd
Exactly.
be the following year, bro. It'd be United, Liverpool, and City competing for the league. It wouldn't be
Exactly.
us. It wouldn't be anyone else. It'd be United,
Exactly.
City, Liverpool. We had back Mourinho, give him Griezmann, give him Hummels, give him give him Van Dijk. You get all these keepers, you get all these guys in, yeah. All of a sudden, you're competing for the league again. You already got the foundation. You got Chris Smalling, there was a good defender at the time. You got a decent left back in I don't know why we let go of Daley Bin, by the way. Daley Bin was quality. I don't know why we let him go, right? I don't know who else you could have brought in at left back, right? If you'd have brought in a left back, you bring in, for example, Griezmann on the right wing, replacing Mkhitaryan, and you bring
Absolutely.
you bring in a top quality, what do you call not left winger? You bring in a good midfielder to replace Michael Carrick, bro. You're set. Mourinho was set to win the league. No, I'm talking about left back, Hugh, not Antonio Valencia. Valencia was right back. But I'm talking
Ibrahimovic, yeah, Ibra. That was the best signing. Ibra, yeah.
I agree. You already have Pogba
Ibra.
there. You imagine you have a defensive midfielder to unleash Pogba. That's done. That team was winning the league, bro, or at least going head toe to toe with Man City for the league, bro. This is why I say, the board have let down Van Gaal and Mourinho. I'm not looking at Ole, Ten Hag, and Amorim or Moyes. I'm looking at those two managers because those two managers were the ones to get us back to the top. And we let them down because the board let them down in terms of signings. They didn't back him, bro. Financially, they did, but in terms of the profile of players, the signings that they brought in, not good enough.
Big up, King. What's saying, man? What's saying? You know what? I'm gonna put your channel link in the description right now. And man, I want y'all to go and subscribe to King. I'm gonna put his link in the description.
Bro, I woke up to bare news today, King, bro. A lot of news today. Mbeumo. I woke up to fucking Casemiro going to Al Nasser. I woke up to Drew Holiday being traded, bro. So listen, it is what it is. Actually, I was already awake when Drew.
It was a mad day. It was a mad day. Mad couple days for sports.
But we're gonna go. But don't forget, people, if you are interested in NBA, me and King are going live tonight to discuss a lot of what's going on in the NBA.
Yeah, the finals happened and everything.
We're gonna recap it for 2 hours straight. We're gonna go a long 2 hours today. 2 hours. So you mentioned it. But sorry, King, hold the fort. I'll be right back. I'm
So
ready.
yo,
Yeah.
so yo, King, I think I finally got it right, bro. The green screen. I'm not bluffing.
Yeah.
I finally got it right, bro.
It's looking
Finally,
good.
bro. Yes. So King,
Yeah.
what's
Yep.
good? What's good? What's good with you, bro? I hope all
Yeah.
is well, bro.
I'm all good. I'm all good. Yeah. Prime Ramirez was cold.
Hmm.
I mean, he wasn't the most skillful Brazilian. He was more like Kante Makaleli type kind of Brazilian. He was just a hard worker, but yeah, he was cold. On
Hmm.
to Akeven's point in terms about Mourinho and that. I think people forget that at that time Man United didn't have football people. It was just Ed Woodward.
No, no,
And,
no, King, hold on. We had bankers, not football people. Bankers.
yeah,
Continue.
yeah, yeah. So with
Not
the
not
fact that
yet.
you
Not yet, Hugh. Hmm.
nah, that's not complete yet. I think you've put in a bigger bid of like 60
Yeah,
M's.
yeah. 60 M's. Yeah. I think they might accept that, but I'm not tooting no horn yet. Pause. We just have to wait and see, cause bruv, listen, I don't like the fact that we're still staying too focused on one player. But King, continue. Sorry.
Yeah, so I feel like a lot of people forget that United didn't have the right people back in the day. Where the majority of their problems come from is that the Glazers gave Ed Woodward too much power, and you had no football people. I think you were one of the only big teams for years not to have a director of football. Only till recently, only
Yeah,
till Ineos came in did you actually bring in football people that actually understood what they needed. So that's why you see the level of transfers, the way you're moving about your business is a lot better. But
that's
because
why I
of
say
how bad
we're gonna take 5 years. But continue. Sorry.
because you were so bad in the past and the wages that you gave, it's difficult to change that. Because if you look at some of the players that are on silly money, it's going to be hard to get rid of them and hard to move them on. Like even Sancho, I was reading the story that wherever he goes, if he gets sold or loaned, that his current wages need to be forwarded. So yeah, I think it's going to be difficult for you to get rid of these players because they're
Yeah, I
on big
know.
money, big checks, and they can just relax.
Yeah, he did. He
Yeah,
kept the bank going all right. That Ed Woodward prick.
yeah, man. He was
Yeah,
money
he
man,
did.
money man,
Yeah.
but not very good when it comes to negotiating football deals because they overspent on players, overspent on wages, and yeah, man. In this modern era, you can't afford that because with PSR and everything, any bit of money you spend is going
Bro,
towards
bro,
PSR.
listen. Radcliffe put money in the club. That's why our club, my club, your club, and Arsenal is okay when it comes to PSR.
Yeah.
Because Radcliffe put money in the club, bro. But King, I'm telling you this right now, right?
Mm-hmm.
Honestly, bro, I just feel like the way how Ineos is moving, I give credit where credit is due. And I still call them out at the same time, bro, because I just feel like, bro, why are we moving so slow in this transfer window? Why?
Yeah.
Why are we only linked to Embuemo? Why? Like, come on. Come on, like what are we doing here? Bro, people already Hugh. I mean not Hugh, King. United fans over here already talking. Oh, we're gonna win the league. We're gonna do this. We're gonna do that. We're gonna Embuemo Kuna. I'm like yo. Shh. We're not winning the league yet. We're far from that. These players have not played for us yet. Why are y'all gassing up these players? And they haven't done nothing for us yet, bro. Nothing.
You need a
Nothing,
lot
bro.
more. You need a lot more than just. You need about 7, 8 man to even say, "Oh, we can compete to get Europe." Jorginho's gone. Jorginho's already in Brazil. He's already in Brazil. He's in what team did he go to? I think it was
Wait. When did Jorginho left? When did he leave?
at the end of the year. He's in the team that beat us. I think Flamengo.
Wait a minute. He went back to Brazil.
Yeah, he's in Brazil. Yeah, Flamengo. He's at Flamengo.
So how long was his contract?
When it ended at the end of the season.
Bro, that is crazy, bro.
Yeah, man. He was in the
That
team
is
that slapped us up. So yeah, big up to him though. Yeah,
Yeah,
big
bro.
up
But
to
you know, what's so crazy. This is the thing. When you see when ex players used to play for a team, Like they know the weakness and they could expose the weakness.
That's what he
Yeah.
said on the interview afterwards. He said, "Yeah, we know what their issues were, but it is what it is."
See, this is what I'm talking about. You see what I'm talking about, bro. You see how dangerous this thing could be.
To be fair, Jorginho didn't do much for you because he was already spent when he went to you. He won his trophies at Chelsea. Yeah, Philippe Luis. Yeah, he's been the top manager for
The
them.
boss of blue. If you have been crowned champions of Europa, raise your. Oh my God, bro. What the fuck, bro? Yo, boss of blue. Bro. You like the war, don't you? Give me a second, King. I'm gonna get something to drink real quick.
Yeah, no problem. But yeah,
Mm.
Philippe Luis, Flamengo. Yeah, man. It's not much else happening, man. Club World Cup. Anyone been watching the Club World Cup?
I watched bits and pieces here and there, but I did watch your video when you went on a rant, bro. I watched that shit like 5 times, bro. You went in. You was not playing. You was not playing,
No,
bro.
I was pissed. I was pissed. I ain't gonna lie to you. It's because I want to win this tournament. The thing is, I don't like when people in our club or people that are a part of the
Big up yourself, though, boss of blue. Big up yourself. Yeah.
yeah, you got Boss of Blue. But if people in our club are gonna lie and say, if the management and everything is telling me, oh, this is an important tournament, we want to win this, but then they don't show it, it annoys me even more. And then when you go against the toughest team in your group and you decide to experiment, decide to disrespect Flamengo, the South American teams have been on lock. Like if you look at the group stage so far, I think more South American teams are gonna go to the next round than European at this stage.
Bro, you know Clarence Seedorf, right? When
Yeah,
he
yeah,
left AC Milan, he went to play in Brazil, and Clarence Seedorf said the Brazilian league has a lot of talent. It's a league you're not supposed to underestimate because his wife
yeah,
is
yeah.
Brazilian.
The Brazilian, the Argentinians as well. They
Yeah,
they care. They got passion already. Botafogo went through ahead of Atletico Madrid. Palmeiras topped their group. Like, come on, like, but Botafogo did the impossible. They beat PSG, the team that's supposed to be the best in Europe. Botafogo did that. So
hmm
yeah,
hmm
man, we can't. I was pissed off that we disrespected Flamengo. Mm. But anyway, like, it is what it is.
How did Madrid go out yesterday? Atletico Madrid. They didn't lose yesterday. Atletico Madrid won.
They did, but goal difference.
Oh, yeah. Yeah.
They had
They
a
got
minus
they,
one goal
they,
difference
they,
because
they got they got they got they got put in a cliff by
yeah, but
PSG
PSG,
though.
yeah. They needed to win. I think multiple. I think they needed to win by 2 or more, or 3,
hmm
or something like that. 4
hmm
nil against. But then, yeah, it wasn't to be. So Botafogo through. So Atletico Madrid, they're back home. Simeone and them boys.
Mm.
Yeah, you get a lot of money. Yeah, my boss, you get a lot of money.
Yeah, get a lot of money. Yeah,
Yeah, so, and if you win it, you're getting big piece. But also, you
like a
get the badge
billion
on your
pounds.
chest for 4 years. You can
hmm
call yourself world champions for 4 years.
hmm
Real world champions, not like the American style ones. Real world champions, club
If
world
there's
champions.
if there's one thing that this Club World Cup has taught all of us, is to never disrespect South American teams ever again. It's to
Yep.
never
Yep.
it's to never lightly ever again. It's because these men have football in their blood. Football's in their blood. Football's their
Yeah.
passion. Grew up. Football's their culture, bro. And
Exactly.
most of the great players we see in today's days, most of the really, really good players are from Brazil. Or not Brazil, but most of the players we see in the
Ronald,
past,
bro. Some of the great players in history, bro.
South America. Yeah.
In
No, of course.
history,
But this is
R9,
what I'm saying.
Ronaldinho, Rivaldo,
But
Romario. Come on, blood.
Jogo Bonito.
Yeah,
Jogo Bonito. But
yeah.
this is what I mean, bro. Like the disrespect to South America, bro. I want to see. Yeah, I want to see how South American teams would do in the Prem. I think right now they finished top 4, easy, top 3.
No, not that. But in
I think
these
they would.
type of
I think they
tournaments,
would,
these
bro.
type of tournaments, they care more than the European teams. But
I
in
think
the
they
league,
would.
if it was a league format, no, they wouldn't. Because that's
My
squad, that's injuries, that's where you have to rely on the bench. If you look at the benches,
My
there's nothing
webcam's
there.
okay. Sorry, boss. My webcam's okay. I can see these guys clearly. Is my webcam a bit lagging?
Yeah, for me, I think.
Okay, then maybe because I turned Wi-Fi off. That's why.
Yeah, you
But
froze on my end. Yeah,
Yeah, you're
you just
frozen at the
froze.
moment.
You're frozen. Yeah,
all right, hold on. Let me just turn off and
yeah.
see how it is.
Yeah,
How's it?
Southampton teams.
How's it?
Oh,
How's it now? How's it now?
You
How's it now?
good, good,
yeah,
good,
looking
good.
better.
Okay, cool. Because I turned Wi-Fi off earlier. Rasta was lagging, so that's why I turned off.
To
But
be,
remember,
to be fair about the weather, it is hot, but that doesn't make it. That's not an excuse. I don't care about what weather. Oh, it's too hot. Get over it. You're footballers. You're getting paid big money to be on this tournament, and you need to win it. So if you're caring about the weather and that, man, just get a suntan. And if you're like dark, come on, man. This. If you're playing in England, this is the most sun you're getting.
Yeah,
Live a little. You know what I'm saying?
yeah,
Like, you imagine you got to play in January and Christmas time where it might be like snowing and cold and that, and you're complaining about some
yeah, bro.
sun.
Today I heard Jude Bellingham got injured already, and he's saying the pitches in America is not that great, which he's true.
Yeah,
The
they
foot
are
the
they are terrible.
football pitches in America are crap because it's not real grass.
Yeah,
I know
some of
you
them are.
want,
Yeah, some of them not real grass.
yeah.
but still, you have to. But still, the aim of an elite level sport, like I said, is to go and win the major trophies. You're in the
Yeah.
Club World Cup for a reason. Because do you know why? Do you know why this Club World Cup's important for Chelsea? Is because I don't mean to be disrespectful, King. But when you guys last won the Champions League, right? You
Yeah.
got in, in my opinion, because you got in because of that. You got in
Yeah,
because you really won the Champions League. You might not win the Champions League in the next 4 years. So take this as an advantage. Take this as an advantage that you might not be there in 4 years. So take this opportunity and go and win it. In my opinion, this is important for Chelsea to do it because you lost to Corinthians in 2012, if I'm not mistaken.
Oh yeah, but that was yeah. But I don't care about that. I care about this tournament.
To be fair, you have won the Club World Cup already. You won it last time you won the was it the Champions League, didn't you?
Yeah, that version of it. But this new version, I like it. I like it a
Try
lot.
and win it
I want
anyway.
us to get as far as possible. I don't
Yeah.
think we're gonna get past the next
Try.
round because we'll probably lose to Bayern. So to answer Mombos's question is, can Chelsea get to the final? No, because we didn't do what was necessary to make our team good enough to get to the final. And so we'll be out the next round. But yeah, I think it is important in terms of resting for the Premier League. It is what it is. It is what it is. If it's about if they care so much about the Premier League, and resting for the Premier League, lose next game. Then get out the group stage. Because then you don't care about this tournament.
King, let me ask you. Yeah, what King? I feel like honestly, to get to the final,
I'll need to see the round of 16 first before
yeah, let the round. Yeah, definitely round of 16.
Because
To
depending on where
decide.
teams finish, they can go one side of the thing or the other, and PSG not winning the group. Well, PSG not doing what they needed to do was a bit of a weird one.
I say Bayern, and Juventus and City are good contenders.
Yeah, PSG as well.
Yeah, good contenders. And King, I know I asked you this question before, right? But I didn't ask you this way. Maresca, are you Maresca in or are you Maresca out?
I don't have an issue with Maresca at the moment. He did what he needed to do next season. I have an issue with the sporting directors and the goalkeeping coach who believes Sanchez is the number one goalkeeper. Those three men, with Stanley, Stewart, and Ben Roberts. Yeah, them three. Yeah, they're on fraud watch. They've got till the end of summer to make something happen. If I don't see a proper keeper, if I don't see a proper striker, if I don't see a proper left winger, if I don't see a backup left back and a centre back, if I don't see those 5 players come in this summer and actually build a team that is looking to progress, not just to go top 4, but to compete for the title, to compete for every trophy they're in, then yeah, get rid of them.
Kevin froze again, bro.
Yeah, because for me personally, the manager's only as good as the team built for him. In my opinion, in modern day football, you need to build a team for the manager as well. You
Am I
need
good
to
now?
actually back him with good players.
You're still frozen, bro.
Oh my days. I don't know what's wrong with the Wi-Fi today. I don't know. I woke up today. Wi-Fi. I can see you guys clearly. Like my webcam's fine. Like from my end.
You know what you need to do? Oh, now you're good. Now
Now you're
you're
better.
good.
Bro,
Now
Rasta,
you're better.
might be your Wi-Fi, Rasta. Genuinely.
Bro, my Wi-Fi box is right
No,
here, bro.
no, because you know why? I can see you guys clearly. I can see you guys like but at the same time, like, because Rasta, you're saying you can't see me, right? But the thing is, your Wi-Fi wasn't working earlier. I closed my Wi-Fi, then I could see you, but also. I don't know, man. I don't know.
I don't know, cause my Wi-Fi box here, and I have all the lights on it.
Sorry, I'm just trying a lot of waffle right now. But anyways,
Okay.
I think whoever's Wi-Fi it is, if it's mine, apologies. If it's yours,
No worries.
It is what it is. So internet's not what it needs to be.
The internet is not interneting. Let's put it that way.
Pretty much.
All right. Goodbye. I'm done. Oh, that was a very weird comment.
What do you think about that?
Man said the internet's interneting. Nah.
The internet is not interneting. What do you think about that, King?
What do I think of those two? I don't think they're good enough. In all honesty, for me, I know why they're going for them. They look like Kolomowani is very similar to Jackson, but I don't want similar to Jackson. I want better. So for me, no. What happened to Chelsea forward? He went to Fulham but got injured, so he's just injury prone at the moment. Armando Broja, injury prone, but it'll probably get moved on or loaned out. Yeah, Broja had bare injuries. I think he went to went to Fulham, went to Everton, got injured twice, and is back at the club.
Yeah, I forgot who. I forgot.
Copenhagen. We played him last year. Remember Copenhagen? Rooney Bargy.
Yeah.
That's
for Barcelona.
Crazy.
I forgot that player that played for Chelsea had an afro, and he was from Brazil, and now he went to Fulham.
Willian?
What's it?
Willian?
I think
Willian.
so. Yeah.
Willian.
Now he's at Fulham.
Yeah, Willian.
Yeah, Rooney Bargy. Yeah, he was cold.
And he was a good player, man. At the same time, we were saying Rooney, we should sign him because he's Rooney. Nah, come on, man, relax.
Possibly, yeah. I'll say so.
Yes,
they're definitely going down.
I've been telling people that Brentford are going to get relegated only because they let go of the manager. The best players are leaving, and Ivan Toney's now left last year.
No, they'll be fine. They have a good system, so they'll bring in the right people.
Nah, but we don't know how it will be at first. As of right now, if Mbeumo leaves, I reckon, and Wissa goes as well. If Wissa does go to Spurs, I reckon it might be done.
I don't think Wissa goes. I think Mbeumo leaves, but that money they can improve their team very easily, and they're I would say their scouts are really good because people said they were gonna go down after Tony left, but then they still stayed up. So I think they have the ability to rebuild the team with that kind of money. The money that they're going to get from United, 60 to 70 M's, they can get 3-4 players to improve their squad.
Do you remember what was his name again? Do you remember that guy? The guy that played for them before he left to West Ham. What was his name again?
I know who you're talking about, but I don't remember his name.
He was quality as well. He was quality for Brentford, and then he left. He was their best player at the time. I forgot his name. The guy left from Brentford to West Ham.
The only one I know who left Brentford was it Watkins who left to Aston Villa? He was at Brentford.
No, wasn't he? No, it wasn't Forest, wasn't it? Oh no, it was Brentford. Yeah, Brentford. But then Brentford sold their best left winger. I think was it Algerian? I think he was, or something, and he sold their best player at the time when they first got promoted to the Premier League, and I was a bit worried that are they going to be able to stay up? Brentford, left wing, that left winger midfield. Hold on.
What year?
2021.
Let me see. Try and find this name. Do.
Thomas Frank, huh? So you want to go to Spurs with Thomas Frank? Interesting. Interesting. Yeah, yo, where you
Saeed
reckon? And where you reckon Pasha Costa is gonna
Ben
go to?
Rama. Saeed Ben Rama.
And oh yeah.
They sold him as well. I was a bit like, could that be concerning? So yeah.
Oh yeah, that's a good signing. They brought Kelleher from Liverpool. So the
Mm,
thing is, Brentford are good with their money. That's the one
And
thing I would
Liverpool
say is
replaced him
Brentford are
with
good.
Mamardashvili. They replaced him with Mamardashvili Liverpool, so that's a good replacement as well. And when Alisson leaves, he becomes the first choice. Mamardashvili,
Yeah.
very very good in Liverpool, man. Fucking hell, I'm jealous.
that's a problem too. That's a problem too. Yo, let me ask you guys something, right? Thomas Frank. Yeah, that's a problem. We do need a goalkeeper, Boston Blue. But Thomas Frank at Spursy, you think he's
Yes.
gonna do good there?
Yeah, I think he'll be fine there.
Yes.
I think for him, I think he'll be only there probably for 3-4 seasons. The only thing that will let him down is if Levy doesn't back him properly. That's the only thing. I think his style of football works for the players that they currently have. I think he's really good with young players as well.
Mm.
But it'll be interesting because it can go two ways. It can go Graham Potter to Chelsea way where he's over his head, or you can improve what they already have. Because
So
if anything, in terms of the league, losing 22 games last season, all they can do is improve.
so let me ask you a question, right? Pasha Kozlov, where do you think he gonna go next? You think he gonna go back to Scotland?
Ange, I don't know where Ange will go. I'll be honest, I don't really care because I don't think he was good enough anyway. So
Mm.
wherever he goes, it is what it is. I don't think he's going to be in the league in the Premier League. I don't think he's going to
Nah,
be.
nah, 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 nah. Andrew's a good manager, man. And don't do this. Andrew's a good manager, but not for Spurs in terms of he wasn't backed. He was a good
Mm.
manager when he first came in as well. He used to manage over here in Asia as well. So yeah, but he was a good manager, man. He went to Man City's what do you call when they bring in managers, right? Just for like interviews, like not interviews, but like it's like a press conference or like a bit like an event
No
for
way
the
he's taking Ange at Chelsea, bro.
no, but
He not
no.
doing that.
What I'm trying to say is like they used to hold a event for managers, and Ange Postecoglou was one of them that visited the Man City training ground, that visited the city event. So yeah.
Mm.
I don't think he's good. 22 losses in the league is not good. That's not a good manager to me. A
No,
manager
but
that isn't
at the
willing to
same time
change his system isn't good to me. So
yeah, but
no.
at the same time that's on Tottenham as well because they didn't bring in the right players. They didn't bring in good enough players for him. They kept the
No,
same
that's
players.
that's on him. That's on him. I'm
I
this
I
for
don't know.
me. He
I
should
think
have changed his system when he got injuries, and he didn't.
I think he'll go succeed
He's
somewhere else.
Mm.
and you know why I know he's a bad manager? Look at the game where he went down to 9 men and still played a high line against my team. That's not a good manager. That is a fool. Because Chelsea at that time, everyone knew it. That your mom knew it, your dad knew it, my granddad, grandpa, everyone knew it. Low block and counter. Chelsea were gonna lose. Low block and counter. But this man did high line against my team. He's a fool. He could have won that game if he low blocked. Well,
King said the brother is a fool, bro.
He's one of the best
King
Spurs
said
managers
he's
in
a
recent history.
fool. Mm-mm-mm. Mm-mm-mm. So people
And
later on,
Ange is one of the best. Ange is one of the best Spurs managers in recent history because he won them the first trophy after 17 years.
yeah, but that's not saying much. Most of the managers that been there have been trash, and the only other one that was decent was
Bush
Mourinho. But
Baptist, big
he
up
got
yourself,
fired before the
Bush
final.
Baptist. Big up yourself, Bush Baptist. People,
Yeah,
later
yeah.
on, I'm doing a show with King on his channel. So if you have not subscribed to Africa King channel, his link is in the description. And big up yourself, Bush Baptist. Big up yourself.
He's right though, Bush Baptist,
Yeah.
about player power. Player power
Yeah.
ruined my club for years. It ruined Spurs. It ruined United.
Yeah.
First season was okay from Magic. I do agree with Mobbus in terms of the first season, but this last season for Ange, for me, was one of the worst seasons I've seen from a manager of a top 6 club or claim to be top 6 club, because 22 losses ain't. I don't care if you won Europa League. Europa League, I ain't gonna lie, you beat a terrible United side who are just as bad as you. They finished 15th. Like, come on, let's talk about it. Let's talk about if they in real competitions, Ange didn't do anything. In the Premier League,
Okay.
Ange didn't do anything.
The link for the link for King's channel is called Africa King. The link for his channel is called Africa King. It's in the title of this video. It's in the title, man. It's in the title. You won't miss it.
Anyone that has subbed
we
in
need
sports,
a
I'm currently on 333 subs. Get me to 335. Just 2 subs needed. Come on, people. And get rostered at 880 subs as well, people.
We need a style of football now where players get sacked. Facts. I agree with that, Bush Baptist. I agree with that. Players do need to get sacked. Because,
Yeah.
yo, if you're not performing, f off. Leave expeditiously, bro.
Mm.
Get out of here. Leave expeditiously. Yo, Bush Baptist, spot on with that one. Spot on.
King should already be at more than 100 subs, by the way, my boss. He should be at 200 subs. He should have more than me. But listen,
Appreciate that.
Yeah.
my subscribers don't do him justice, doesn't it?
Mm-hmm.
It is where it will come.
Look
But
at how
in
much
terms of the
contributed
Baptiste
to my
comment,
channel, man. You might haven't subbed to him. Come on, people, sub to this guy, man. Come on.
yeah,
All right. Bless
appreciate
up.
that.
Bless
Appreciate
up.
that.
Bless up. Road to 100. Facts, man. Road to
100%,
100.
100%.
100%. He's getting there. Sorry.
You know the Baptiste comment. Back to that one quickly.
Which one? This?
Yeah. You know what
Yeah.
the thing about that is for me personally, I don't think anyone should be not at risk of getting sacked, whether it's a player, manager, sporting director. If they have a job to do and they're not doing their job well, then they need to be moved on. And I think a lot of when it comes to English football and English fans in particular, we're too lenient on these players. We give them too many chances, too many years.
Yeah.
I like what Rasta said about what is was your uncle who said to you 2 years,
Yes.
2
2
years, and
years.
2 years, and if you're not good enough, get
Get
rid of.
out.
Because there's
Get
too
rid
many
of.
clubs that are just keeping these players for 5-6 years and they're not doing anything. They're just
Exactly.
they're just wasting a wage packet and
Exactly.
they're paid good money to just be
Mhm.
trash. So a
Mhm.
lot of these players need to get sacked, 100%, 100%, or move to another league, or to move to the championship. Because there's players out there, and also the scouts that bring in these players need to be fired as well.
Yeah, because there's
tired of
shit.
these scouts.
I also think we need a system similar to Spain where the fans have a say on who is in charge of running the club. Facts.
Yeah.
But English club's not going to do that.
You know what the best system in terms of football is? The German one, where fans own like 49 or 45, like percent 50-50.
Yep. Yep.
The German Bundesliga, where it's 50-50. I think if English clubs had that system, there
Yeah.
wouldn't be this foolishness. There wouldn't be this foolishness.
Exactly. They play their heart out. They'll
Yeah, man.
play their heart out. They'll play their damn heart out. The little scrubs. 2 years expiration date. That's 95% of United squad gone. Yeah, bro. That's how it needs to be.
Needs to be.
Yeah. King Germany has it right. Facts.
That is the best system. Obviously, there's been a couple dodgy ones like Red Bull, but like for the most part, the tickets are cheaper. Be going to games, everything, the food, everything's cheaper. Season tickets are cheaper. Like you can
Red
get
Bull
to a
from
German game, fly to Germany, watch a game of Bayern Munich, come back, and it's cheaper than a United ticket.
By the way,
Facts.
Red Bull's actually not a German brand. It's actually an Austrian brand.
Yeah,
Nah.
no, but they like own like they
Was
did
once,
it dodgy.
was once from Thailand as well. So yeah, gotta shout out Thailand for that. You know what I mean? My
But
country.
yeah, Germany's the right way. Germany's the
Yeah.
right way. But yeah, shout out to Red Bull, except for in Formula One, Ferrari gang.
Facts. I was just about to say that. Facts.
Mm,
Except for Formula One. You know what I mean?
So man, them. I'm gonna end the stream here because I have to go sleep.
No worries.
But people, I will be live on King's channel later. So if you have not subbed to King's channel, please sub to his channel in the description.
King, if you want, bro, I can go live on your channel now. And everything is played.
Yeah, we can do that.
Yeah.
can do
If you
that.
want, yeah,
And
I'm done.
and any transfer news overnight. I've just woke up. It's just the same. Nothing crazy, bro. It's just the same. We got linked to Mbuemo, because we put in another bid, but it's the same players that we linked to. Nothing nothing concrete yet. And love the footy chat, gentlemen. Of course, Boss of Blue, of course. So, man, them, if you have not subscribed to Africa Kings channel or Agavind channel, the link is in the description. I'll be on King's channel later on. So keep your notifications bells locked, live, and mobile.
I'll
Until
be there
then,
today.
people. Until then, Bosh, I'm out.
Glazes out, Ineos out.
Yep.